hey, everybody. We have made it to Friday, and it is time for our Friday meditation. Today, I'm going to take us into the inner terrain of self. And on this guided meditative journey, we will discover how the terrain of self is good medicine and how it relates to our natural world and our place in it. The terrain, the multiple terrains that it is so important that we come to understand and celebrate the diversity of you, the diversity of me, the diversity of we, and how that understanding leads to greater diversity, inclusion, and equity in the world. So let's meditate, you all. Let's meditate on this first Friday of spring of 2021. Come into your chosen meditative posture. Are you seated? Are you standing? Are you lying down? Or are you moving about? Just check in with the heart. What would feel good to you right now? And of course, every time you come and do this meditation, you can change your position and do this multiple times to keep you refreshed, rebooted, recharged through this weekend. So here in my chosen posture of being seated, I come and I place myself gently upon the throne of my own well-being. And I take that seat in a queenly manner. You take it in the manner that elevates you. I'm aware of an energetic line coming down from my sitting bones as my legs are crossed Taylor style, reaching toward the center of the earth. I'm also aware of a golden thread attached to the crown of my head, gently elevating, lifting. So the three beautiful natural curves of the spine are totally free to move. Check it out. Can you shake your head? Yes. And know and feel release of tension in the back of the neck. I become aware of my breath, breathing in through my nose, exhaling through my mouth, freeing the breath to experience the full excursion of my lungs way up here at the collarbones, all the way down to the base of the 12th and the floating rib. And I savor that breath and I am ready. And then with my mind, I see my intention for this day, for this next step in my life. This is a new day filled with new possibilities, an opportunity to be grateful, an opportunity to forgive and to forgive yet again myself and others, deeds and past mistakes, and recognize the truth of this day as I check the inner terrain of my heart. My eyes can be lowered about 2/3 of the way, just so enough light comes in to keep this beautiful frontal lobe awake. Or they can be closed if indeed that feels more supportive. Anytime my mind wanders and thoughts start to come in that take me to the laundry or the other mundane issues of life, I can come back to paying attention to my posture, paying attention to my breath, because this in fact hones my ability to sustain my meditation and concentrate, so the medicine of my meditation can contribute to the wonder and awe of me. And for you, it is the same. So let us begin Feels good to me this morning to let my eyes close gently on this Friday. And let us, in our mind's eye, look down at our feet and see our feet upon the terrain of the earth. Understanding that there is good medicine in this terrain from the negative ions, the mycelium, and the mushrooms. Yes. What do the microbes of the terrain of the earth have to offer me? Yes, I understand that ingesting the fruits of the earth, the vegetables, the flowers, the fruits, the plants, the trees, the herbs, bring in these necessary microbes of life into me, into my gut. And I honor and I respect and nourish the terrain of the gut, understanding that the microbiome, the diverse microbiome that exists inside of me, that is the root of my very existence, without which this human form could not be supported. I cherish this. I honor this. I look forward to putting my hands into the earth, the innocuous of the earth, the life-giving good medicine of the earth, as I plant my garden again this year. The terrain of my microbiome, of your microbiome, so important, this richness, this diversity that supports the 70 to the 100 trillion cells that I humbly call myself. Each of us has this terrain of the microbiome. Do you understand it? Are you nourishing it? Are you re-inoculating it? I move now with deep gratitude into the terrain of my emotions, even the ones that have been difficult for me to reconcile, my rage, my anger, those emotions that sometimes frighten me, but I understand that in the terrain of my emotions, all emotion is innocent, and is the diversity of these emotions that are good medicine for my soul, so my soul can continue to express and evolve. And finally, on this special Friday morning, I think about the terrain of my mind, of my glymphatic system, of the terrain of my sleep. And know that the rich terrain of my dreams and my subconscious mind allow me to be at one with my Creator. And that this rich diversity of my soul nerve, my vagus nerve, as it innervates the terrain of my organ system, allows me to evolve my human consciousness and my spiritual consciousness, and I am grateful. Yes, I nurture and restore by gifting myself good quality sleep and enough time to sleep. Understanding that this integrates with my metabolism and my ability to have the body temple that my God intended for me, to carry out the work that I am purposed to carry out. And so it is for you as well, beloveds. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and and savor each breath, understanding and knowing the truth of who you are, the terrain of all of you in mind, body, and spirit. Let us take a deep collective breath in. Ha, sigh it out again. Another deep collective breath in. Sigh it out. Now the biggest, deepest breath you've taken all day, all morning. Find a smile from the inside. Let that smile bubble up to the lips, from the lips to the eyes, and open the eyes, recognizing and appreciating, honoring the diversity of you. And as it is inside, so it should manifest on the outside. For you see, beloveds, we are ordained by the highest power to be extraordinarily diverse and complex. And if you just look out your window and you look, what diversity are you looking upon? The dirt, the grass, the trees, the plants, the people. Yes, we are meant to be diverse internally as well as externally. Let's be about the business of living these universal truths. Ubuntu. Till next Friday, the terrain of you.